Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Why is there a red button on?
Green means it's recording, man.
So we're good?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm supposed to say what now?
Introduce the show, man.
Oh, like Beamuse Couch Talk, right?
Yeah, Beamuse Couch Talk.
I don't think we're on. I'm going to go ahead and touch that.
No.
Hey, this is Jerrold.
And this is Ish, and we'd like to welcome you to Beamuse Couch Talk, where we take ordinary topics
And turn them into
extraordinary conversations. If you notice, we're not at the couch right now.
So where are we at?
Where we at?
Help us up.
Faded Thairapy full service salon.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We got the owners here. We got Ta-Cal.
Hey, how y'all doing?
And we got Malika.
Hey, how you doing?
And they're the owners of Faded Thairapy, full service hair salon. Is that correct? That's cool. That's cool.
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so
We got them on the couch.
cheers today.
Cheers
Something
today.
like those. Y'all can work with us.
Yeah,
Okay?
y'all work with us here.
All right, but we're gonna, today's topic is basically about hairstyles. You know what I'm saying? The hair industry, that type of stuff. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that today.
Who better than two owners of a
We had to get some experts.
Yeah, got some
I don't know any
experts.
better. You know, all I know is hats.
We're going to start off asking a couple questions about, different things about the shop and whatnot. How long has the shop been open, first of all?
I'll let you answer that.
The show's been on for now since April of this year.
April 2017. Cool. And how long have y'all been doing hair individually or jointly or?
And we be telling our age if you tell that question. No, I've been doing hair professionally since 2017, actually. Well, 2016. I just recently graduated, but I've been to hair school 3 times. So I actually started this journey in 2003, so it's been a while, but professionally since 2016.
But what about you, Cal?
Me, I've been doing cutting hair since I was 14. I got professional back in 2000.
Okay.
When you say you got professional, you would.
With the barber called name barber.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he used to cut my hair on the porch at his house back in the day.
That was a long time. So,
Okay.
So I'm a master barber, a vet in the game, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's cool. So what made y'all want to bring this together as far as?
We're married for one. So
Hey!
let's not leave that out. He put a ring on it. No.
Okay.
But we met actually in his barbershop he had, and he obviously got hair in his background, and I got hair in mine, so we just decided to, make it happen for our family.
Power couple.
No. I'm gonna go off topic here. How does that work out? You know, say if you get into an argument with the missus the night before. Usually when you go into work, you try to get away from that. So you don't got no way to get away from that, man. So do you just try to cut hair and just be quiet?
Well,
The people want to know.
well, when y'all take this tour, y'all see how big the shop is.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
I can be somewhere like
Very, very
y'all.
true.
We try to keep our professional.
Yeah.
We're gonna show you guys a clip later with the shop looks like.
Welcome to Faded Therapy. Come on in.
Rolling.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Malika Jones, and I want to welcome you all to Faded Therapy Full Service Salon. I'd like to give y'all a little tour.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So here we have the waiting. As you can see, it's not a lot of it because we really thrive on getting you in and out. We want you to be comfortable while you wait, but we don't want you to wait a very long time. So if you'll notice, we don't have a lot of waiting here. And that is because we service you and get you out the way. You want to be here, we don't mind you being here, but we're not going to hold you up too long.
Okay.
That's our mission. You can head this way. The reception area is here.
Okay.
And then we have our styling clinic here. So this is where do their work. And
How many styles do you guys have staff?
we have 1, 2, 3, 4, including myself.
Okay, cool.
And then here's our color bar. So this is where we color bundles and mix color and mix relaxers and just extra counter space, extra workspace. But of course, here at Faded Therapy, nothing is small. So we want to pay very close attention to the minor details. So we're really here on that. Here's our dryer room. And then we have our nail clinic here. We have one nail tech and we are hiring for another.
So they do different colors as far as different nails, different styles and whatnot. That's cool.
If you look at some of the pictures on the wall, you'll see some of our nail tech's work. This is her work. Actually, she had glue up and she framed, but this is her work. It's her artwork.
Okay.
So she's really good. And her name is Morgan Bennett. And she's really good. Here's our shampoo area. And then back here is the barber clinic. So we do have a full service barber shop inside of the salon. We have 3 barbers currently working. We have 1 booth available for another barber to join the team. And then I'll take you back this way and we can check out the other side. Here is, we consider it the quiet zone because a lot of quiet services are offered here. So we have our makeup counter where our lash and brow tech works here. We have a princess suite. So we're hiring now for stylists who specialize in kids, and they don't have to leave this room for anything. Everything they need is going to be here. We have to get a chair, but that's it.
So the princess suite is more for like,
little girls to receive their services. Yep. Privately with Disney movie playing and just keeping them kids. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yep. And then here we have a private pedi suite. So you can receive your pedicure services privately, quietly, calmly.
Get my toes done.
Yeah, you can get your feet done. Yeah, definitely.
I actually had a pedicure once.
Here, we go, huh?
It was dope. I did have it. I want to go back.
Yeah, you should. And then we have the private massage room. This is where the magic happens at. She offers massages and waxing. She does all type of waxing, eyebrows, underarms, Brazilian, manscaping, or just shaping up. She does it all. And she often advertises specials. So that's something you guys should look forward and stay tuned to specials that we have here at Faded Therapy. But that's the magic. And then back there is just the way you get to the ladies' room and the men's room. So it's really not too much back there, but we have that's it. That is home. This is where we make it happen at. And I hope you guys come visit us real soon and let us make you beautiful.
Well, thank you for showing us around.
Full service shop. They don't do just hair and that's it.
Tell us about what all you do here.
Yeah, we have a private pedi suite. We have a nail tech. We have barbers. We have hairstylists. We have an esthetician. She offers waxing. She offers facials, massages, and so we have a lash tech here.
Bikini waxes?
She does bikini waxing. She does Brazilian. That's the proper.
I've been looking into it.
You should try it out. It ain't bad. Manscaping is what they call it.
Right.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, we have a lash tech and brow tech here.
Cool, that really pops.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem at all. So you guys been doing this a while. Like I said, the shop is pretty big. They got different services. Make sure you guys come check them out.
Definitely, come check us out.
Yeah. So Cal, you I know from your past, you've had a couple of different barber shops that you've owned, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you had like 2 at one point?
2, yeah, cutting edge barbershop, head to toe barbershop.
Okay.
Yeah, trying to do it for my city. I'm born and raised here.
Right.
Dayton, Ohio, shout y'all out.
That's right.
So when you and your wife kind of decided, I don't know whose idea it was to kind of make it one thing. Like, what was it different for you coming from the barbershop side of it to a full service thing?
Yeah, it was kind of different, but I worked at a full service. Well, I looked at it wasn't a full service. I was just a women's salon. I was only barbering there. But I noticed it kept a little soft touch.
Okay.
Kept a soft touch. You know, you go in a barbershop, you know, it's more males. You know, you have your female barbers, but as far as coming to a full service salon where it's all different ages, cultures, everything, you know what I'm saying? Cool. So give a little better touch, you know what I'm saying? Barbers can learn from commentators can learn from the barbers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting because for me it's like appearance especially in social media nowadays, everything's about appearance, what you should look like, how you present yourself and whatnot. You guys are like the first line of defense, if you will, for that. So I mean, I think it's a beautiful thing for one, a couple to be doing it, but also
a black couple too.
Yeah,
So that's beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, you guys are inspiring to a lot of people, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Oh, definitely.
So look, I got an off the wall question here. Okay. So, you're a barber, right?
Right.
And you guys know about the hair industry. So, do you think there should be any type of limitation on young kids and what they wear to school? You know what I'm saying? Like the dreadlocks going down to the behind the back. If they got a Mr. T mohawk, where does it stop? Or should it stop? Or should creativity just reign free, like Martin Luther King?
Well, I feel like hair is self-expression. I feel like you should, hair. You should be able to express yourself through hair. And I feel like, in the time we're living in a time where African Americans are embracing their natural hair and their natural born pattern, and it is hard for some schools, if you have to adjust to the new times. But I think it's okay for kids to express themselves, but I do feel like it's limits when it comes down to it. Like I'm not a big fan of like the young girls with sew-ins, and although I do them, I'm not a big fan of them real long. And I get it, we are living in the times where everybody want to kind of look like a reality star, but I think you should kind of let little girls look like little girls. That way they're not attracting the wrong attention. And then, we have to step up, too, as parents with the influence of social media and stuff. So it's hard, but, I feel like, hair, you should be able to express yourself through hair.
Let me ask you this, Cal. So, off what your wife just said, would you have an opinion, like if somebody came in to say, hey, I want to give my son one of those, mohawks with the gel in it or whatever? Because, black people here is so versatile, so they can do something like that. Would you be like, hey, I wouldn't recommend that? Or do you ever give your professional opinion? Do you ever say,
I try to always be the customer what they ask for. And what you want to pay for, if I can do, I can get it done.
That's what's up.
And like my wife said, it's part of expression, freedom of speech, is freedom of wear how your clothes wear, how you want to wear them, your hair, your jewelry, however you want to wear it. It's freedom of expression. You do you know what I'm saying?
So do y'all think any type of hairstyle or certain hairstyle brings around the type of attentions or anything? Just like you were saying about the young girls and maybe wanting to stay in there at a certain arena, do you think the same thing applies to the guys? Like where
because some guys can have a flamboyant. What was the old hairstyle that Malcolm X used to wear?
The con. I think the old.
I
think on those bad boys right now.
I think with some of the little girl styles, you might see little girls with the grown women hairstyle. And the mama, to me, in my opinion, is just sometimes the mama living through their kids. Like, well, my hair ain't that long. Let me put on my daughter hair. But you got a 9-year-old with a 21-year-old hairstyle, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I can see that's kind of different because, you know what I'm saying? But, to each his own.
I was talking to some of the beauticians and stylists here earlier, and there's different things as a guy that I didn't know as far as coloring and crocheting and all that. It's time consuming for one, but at the same time, there's different too, as far as coloring and all that. What's that process like? How do people come and go I want this color, I want this look, that kind of length or whatnot.
Well, first you always want to start with a consultation with a client. You can't go wrong there. Because of work, lifestyle, all those type of things apply when picking a hair color, because you may get a client who feels like, bright red, but then you got to take into consideration where you work, what you do in your everyday life, whether that would be a good color choice for you. So in my profession, it's up to me to advise the client, but I, like my husband said earlier, you get a client what they ask for, but you can always make recommendations. That's all you can do. And consultation is key. Communication is everything. So you communicate and you listen to what your client wants. You should be able to deliver on point.
Yes.
Would you give a hairdo that doesn't fit somebody? Would you just sit there and be like, I know this ain't right, but would you do it when you know what I'm saying? If I came up here and I said, listen here, I wanna what's that group called? The bars type of dude. You know what I'm saying? But I want a Jerry curl in the middle, but I want to slick to the you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I know what I want, man.
Yeah.
Hook me up, and you know that don't even look right on me. You know what I'm saying? But you be like, I got you, Joe, man. Sit back, baby.
Man, I tell you what,
Sleeping back, huh?
like you said, I concentrated real good. Once we go there, ain't no going back for these 3-4 months.
You don't get no refund off this.
You sure you want
You
that?
sure you want that?
Okay, man. I'm on these gloves.
Yep.
Listen,
My goggles on.
since you guys are talking about cosmetics, that's one thing I like about what you guys are doing different. Because some people just go to a shop, they just get their hair done, get in and they out. But the fact that you have this consultation and this kind of a partnership with the client, I think that's profound. What experience, or what's the wildest experience you've had where you've had to consult somebody and maybe they were coming in for one thing, they're like, you know what, I like what she said, I'm going to do something different. I like what Cal said, I'm going to do something different.
Well, I got the, let's see, I mean, you always get that. Sometimes people don't know the name of the style they want. And then sometimes the style they want don't fit their head shape. Especially being a barber, you know, you don't want to get nobody a high type fade. When they got big bulges on the side of their head, you gonna keep your fade a little lower for them. So I'm saying but that's come with experience being a master barber. You know?
Be sure to tune in to part 2 of this episode to see how. Ish and finish this thing up for you. Until then, thanks for tuning in to Beamuse Couch Talk, and we'll see you on the next episode.